Hi, welcome back to Horn Infant Outdoors, and thanks for coming to watch my review of the Gerber LMF II Infantry knife. I just purchased this knife. I'm completely impressed with it so far, and if you are too, check the comments below because I will have a link to Amazon where you can go and buy one for yourself. Right now, I am in the amazingly beautiful state of Montana. I'm out here for an archery elk hunt, and I'm taking a little midday break from the action. I figured I would sit down and talk to you a little bit about this knife. This knife I purchased specifically for this elk hunt. I have a Gerber strong arm that I wanted to take on this hunt, but unfortunately I left it in another state when I left, so I didn't have that strong arm. The Gerber strong arm was a great knife, so I decided to stick with Gerber when I purchased my new knife. The strong arm, if you'd like to see a review on it, I'll put a link up above right over here, and I'll link that video to you so you can check it out if you're interested in the strong arm. But this LMF II Infantry knife, I was very impressed when I got it. I had not seen or touched it all. I just kind of researched it on the internet. I went to Gerber's website. I checked out a couple other places. So it comes in the mail, and first thing I noticed is the box is pretty heavy. This is a very solid knife. It is probably comparable to the Land-K M9 bayonet that I have, and I also did a review on that one. If you want to watch it, I will put the link up here in the corner of the screen for you so you can check out that knife. Interestingly enough, this knife was Gerber's attempt to produce a fighting knife for the military, and that explains why it's built so rugged. Upon opening the box, I was incredibly pleased at how durable the knife seemed. It's very simple and basic. It comes with a leg strap, so you could mount the knife to your leg if you'd like to, and this sheath with MOLLE attachments on the back and snap attachments on the front. The sheath does not have as many mounting options as my strong arm does, but for what I'm using it for now, which is basically just being attached to the outside of my pack that I'm carrying on this hunt, that isn't a problem. The MOLLE loops work perfect for that. So the first thing I did, like anybody else would do, is I unsnapped it and I went to pull the knife out of the sheath. And the one thing you're going to notice with Gerber knives is that the retention system that they have to hold the knife in place is amazing. You can't get the knife out of there without giving it a good tug to get it out. You see how much force it took to get that out of there. So even if I did not want to use the snaps here, I could snap them behind the knife and I would not worry about this knife falling off or snagging on anything and falling out. So the retention system is amazing. So once you get the knife out of the sheath, I take a closer look at the sheath and I realized that there is a sharpener built into the sheath. Apparently that was one of the specifications that the military wanted if they were going to have a new fighting knife. It had to have a sharpener. So you have to undo the Velcro and pull the part of the sheath back a little bit, and you can get to the sharpening stone that's in there, and you just run the knife in and pull it out, and it will sharpen the blade for you. It's kind of handy to have. I don't think any of the other knives I have a sharpener built into the sheath like that. So that's pretty much it on the sheath. The blade itself, it's got the same coating as my strong arm has, which I really like the coating. It seems durable. I chose to get a partially serrated blade on this one. I like serrated blades. They seem to hold an edge longer than the regular blade does. The blade has got some weight to it. It's almost like my bayonet. It's heavy, and that's probably because it's so thick. I would say, without having a tape measure on me, the blade's got to be about 1/8 of an inch thick. So that's pretty thick and durable. The whole knife itself is pretty well balanced. And this knife, as well as the strong arm, has an awesome rubberized coating on the grip. So it seems like if you get wet or if there's snow or blood, that you're going to be able to grip this knife and not slip out of your hand. When you hold the knife, it feels solid, it feels balanced really well. There is a very durable looking pommel on the end of this knife. So I guess if you had to whack something with it, it's going to hold up, it's not going to break. There is a lanyard hole in the back if you want to tie a lanyard to it. There are also 2 holes in the front of the handle that you can use to attach this knife to a stick to make a spear out of it or something like that. I have used this knife a little bit since I just purchased it. I just use it just fooling around, whittling some sticks or whatever. I haven't had a chance to cut an animal up with it yet or use it for anything else. It's brand new, but I have been impressed with the knife and I've been happy with it so far. Gerber makes a great product. I've been a fan of their knives for a long time. I was very happy with the strong arm, and this knife is very similar to the strong arm in color and shape and function. So the LMF Infantry II knife to me is a great buy. I purchased mine on Amazon. Unfortunately, where I am right now, I have no internet access, so I can't tell you how much the knife was because I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was approximately $100 for this knife. And to me, I've got my money's worth out of it. I'm hoping to get some use out of it this week if I take an elk down. I'm sure I'll use it in the future between hiking and camping and hunting. If you're looking for a knife, I think Gerber is the way to go, and this is probably going to be a great choice for you. So all I can say is check the link below. If you're looking for this knife, I'll link the Amazon link to it so you can purchase it if you want, and I think you're going to be happy with it. So thanks for coming along on my review of this knife. I'm going to get back into the hunt here in a little bit, and as always, I wish everybody nothing but tight lines and short blood trails.